Hey, what's up guys? It's Marf and welcome back to another Asphalt video. And today, exactly August 22nd at midnight, 10 years ago, Asphalt 8 was released. And I think it would be an understatement to say that it changed my life. Now, there was a big gap between when I made Asphalt 8 videos and when I came back and started making Asphalt 9 videos. But believe it or not, the day after the game came out, on August 23rd, I made one of my first videos ever, and it was a first look review at Asphalt 8 Airborne. Now, don't know if I'm going to unprivate the video because it is a bit embarrassing. It is a 10-year-old video after all, but I did watch it again briefly just to see what it was like and what I sounded like. And I had a little tear in my eye thinking about the fact that it has been an entire decade since I made that video, and of course since Asphalt 8 came out. Now, I really wish that I could do something more special, but I'm just so busy at the moment. So unfortunately I didn't have anything special planned besides just making this video, but I thought letting you guys see a bit of the video that I made 10 years ago and also showing you guys some Dodge Dart X edition gameplay, which I'm so glad they gave it to everyone for free if you completed the event. I initially read that the event said like you'll need a bunch of cars to complete the event, and so I was so scared that you would need all of the cars in the event to complete it, but luckily I was wrong, and you should be able to get the Dodge Dart X edition for free if you complete the conditions. You get free tries for all of the cars in the event, so I'm so glad that I got that car. And I haven't unlocked it quite yet as I'm recording this, so if I haven't, then I'm going to unlock it, and if I need to upgrade it, I'll use my ultimate upgrade on that, and if I don't need to upgrade it, well then great. But either way, I'm so glad that everyone can get this iconic car. Of course, we all know the Dodge Dart is the king meme. Very similar meme to the Lancer King meme in Asphalt 9. If you are a new player, that's sort of where the meme started from, is of course the Dodge Dart is the first car that you unlock in Asphalt 8. And so of course the meme is it's the king of the game. So it is really hard to wrap my brain around the fact that it has been 10 years since this game came out. And again, like I said, saying that this game was life-changing for me would be a bit of an understatement. If you really push back far enough, you know, you go back, you turn the hands of time, and you think about everything that I've done in Asphalt 9, especially esports and YouTube and all that sort of stuff. Technically, it did start with Asphalt 8 because that was one of the first videos that I ever made, and it was the first Asphalt video that I ever made. I played the games before, as I've mentioned in previous videos, but this was the first game that I actually made YouTube content for. So of course, not only is Asphalt 8 a huge stepping stone in the Asphalt franchise and my own personal gaming history, but also for YouTube and content creation as well. I was actually very surprised that Gameloft continued to update this game all the way up to the 10-year anniversary, and who knows, maybe they'll continue to update it for years to come. But it was interesting because I thought when Asphalt 9 came out, they would slowly fade away Asphalt 8 because that's what they've done with previous games. But it's really surprising, and I'm very glad to see that this game seems to be still going pretty darn strong. I know that there have been a bunch of controversies about the updates and whatnot, but I'm very glad that Kharkiv was able to take over. We got Terra 9, which in my opinion is one of the best tracks in Asphalt 8. We got the new music, which was awesome, and I think the new menu system is pretty cool as well, although I think a throwback to the old classic menu would actually be pretty neat, so hopefully they'll be able to do that. But I'm very glad that they continue to update the game, and who knows, at this point we've gone 1 decade already. Who's to say that this game can't go for another decade? I think it would be pretty cool to see a racing game continue on after 20 years in the same game. That would be really cool to see, but of course I don't want to stifle innovation or anything like that, and of course we have Asphalt 9 to think about too. But I think it's really impressive that this game is over, well, I guess not at this point it's over 10 years because I'm planning on releasing this video exactly at midnight tonight. So let's just say that it's pretty impressive that so far it has been going on for 10 years and it's still going strong. And I'm so glad that the overall consensus of this game is that it is one of the best racing games, especially on mobile. And like I said, it's changed my life, and I'm sure it has affected almost everyone's lives who have played the game as well, just because of how amazing that this game is. And of course, it wouldn't be a proper retrospective video without talking about the community that this game has created, because I never ever expected Asphalt to really become part of like the mainstream conversation, especially when it comes to video games. But I was so surprised about how big this game became. Eventually, of course, we got all of the esports stuff, people becoming very competitive. But this game, I think, was Gameloft's big break in the Asphalt franchise. It was doing pretty well up until then, of course, but Asphalt 8, you know, it's gone on 10 years. That has to say something about how successful this game was, not only in terms of course, making Gameloft money. I mean, that's what any developer would want to do, but creating such an amazing community as well. I've met some amazing people through the Asphalt franchise, and again, all of my content creation journey, esports, all that sort of stuff really wouldn't be a thing if Asphalt 8 weren't a successful game, not only in terms of, you know, how well it was downloaded, but also the community surrounding the game. So I just wanted to recognize that part of the game as well, because the community also makes it just such a more lively environment, right? It makes it a more active environment, and it's just really cool to hang out with people who enjoy the same things that you do. Anyway, with all that being said, I know I've started to ramble a bit here. I just wanted to thank you guys for 10 years. And thank Gameloft as well for 10 years of Asphalt 8. Again, it's been an incredible journey. I remember the day the teaser trailer dropped and my mind went nuts. I never have seen anything like it before on mobile, and Gameloft really did change the way that we think about mobile racing games with Asphalt 8 Airborne. So anyway, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Here's to 10 more years of Asphalt, and I will see you guys later.